And the NRL. Remember that. Anyway, round number 7 saw a lot of injury-riddled teams, and as such, we've gone for a big hits highlight clip throughout. You'll note the step up this week to the podcast format from the written format. It's a changing world we live in, and we got to get with the times. Anyway, we've gone through round robin number 1. Everyone has played everyone, and we have a new leader on the top of the table, the Eastern Entourage. And the Entourage are, in fact, going to be on the program tonight. We've got Simon Wilson, who we're going to give a call to, check out his thoughts, check out what's happening. We're about to enter rep season, and there's been some big changes, some surprise selections. But in a week in review, Cats couldn't field a side, spanked by Entourage. We'll talk about that one as we get Simon Wilson on the show. Cowmen United thought they were a chance to get off the slate, but as we've seen, the Cowmen, like those smaller, slick teams, you've got to beat them up. United didn't, and they paid the price. Again, a slick performance from the Cowmen. 764 points, leading by a long way this week. Solid throughout, and Paul Gallen with 9 offloads. First week back from suspension. Boy, did they miss him. Again, they're a classy side. That's a strong back three, Hoffman, Stagg and Gallen. And they got some classy halves as well that can carry them. The Rooters, the less said about the better. The lowest score we've ever seen, and they had a full roster. When Billy Slater went down, that was a sign for the side. They were done. Their two top players, Lockyer and Slater, 24 points between them. That's not going to carry it. Another alcohol-related incident out of the club with David Kidwell. He's been stripped of his captaincy. It's just, how long is this going to continue? The Bandits just had to show up and win. They didn't have to offer much, and they didn't. But the Rooters, it really is, I don't know where they're going. Down. They need some serious overhaul at that club. Supermen finally went down. Some selection issues. A late injury to Patton didn't help. And the Steelers threatened to break that 650 curse. Solid again throughout. They can't quite get out of the 600s, but got closer, got better. And I think the rest of the league has stoked it. The Supermen went down. Pack still dominating, but I think they're regretting the letting go of Big Petro 7 receiver, with Chris Houston offering absolutely nothing this week at all. Welcome Simon Wilson into the podcast. How's things, big guy?
So I can't quite hear you there.
You can't hear me?
Oh, no, I can hear you. You just have to be a bit louder.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. How are you anyway?
Perfectly fine, thank you. How are you getting on yourself?
I'm very good. I'm a bit disappointed that you spanked me in the weekend.
Who is this amateur reporter I'm speaking to?
Johnny Romance, baby.
Johnny Romance.
Johnny Romance.
I'm just going to have to tell mate to stop crying.
Yeah? You got him sorted?
Greg Bird's been giving a bit of shit about missing out on the test team.
Oh, has he?
Oh, yeah, it's all good. How you going?
So anyway, how's it feel being top of the table? Numero uno.
Not too bad.
You're pretty stoked about that, are you?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah?
I don't know weekly back to it. I like this.
Yeah? This is the weekly podcast that we're starting up from now on.
Oh, awesome.
I hope it goes all right. So anyway, you didn't. I didn't really offer much resistance, and the Cats didn't offer anything.
Yeah, I'm very average. But look, I'm not here to talk about myself. I'd like to talk about the scandal that's been hitting the headlines lately.
The scandal? What's that?
About the homosexual.
Oh, that's
allegations about the
well.
Cats.
All I've heard from a good source that's bullshit. The Cats are as clean. The Cats as clean as they come, pal. They are as clean as they come. That's a classy outfit there. That's a dream franchise.
That is a dream franchise.
It's what's with getting rid of your all-pro centre Willie Tonga.
No, I know. I couldn't hold on to him.
That's very gutsy.
Yeah, he got 30. Has anyone snaffled him up yet?
No one has snaffled Willie Tonga. He's available.
Yeah, well, he's got a bye this week, and if no one else gets him, I'll snaffle him back up.
He's Origin caliber. He's Origin caliber. You may regret that.
short one's pretty shit.
You've got the hot Calgary Cowmen actually in the match of the week.
Have I got the Cowmen this week?
You have.
Oh, is it the same, or is it just the same order?
Reverse, home and away. You should know this. Come on, sort your franchise out. What are you doing all week, pal?
Yeah, I thought
Dropping Willie Tonga, that's what you're doing.
on a booze bunch after we absolutely thrashed one of the top contenders. Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans didn't happen, but hey, it's a long season, pal, and you might be out of the gates early. Don't get too cocky yet. You got to go away from home this week. It's cold over there in Calgary. Anyway, Simon, we're running short on time. Is there anything you'd like to leave the podcast with this week? There you go. You've heard it from the man himself. Thanks very much, Simon Wilson. And there you have it. Just about the end of our first ever podcast. We got some sound issue problems, I imagine, but we'll get them sorted. Anyway, before we go, we need to keep it up. The team of the week for round 7. At fullback, Brett Morris with 61 points, the newcomer for the Eastern Entourage. And keeping with the Entourage on the wing, Nightingale, that guy. I'll be honest with you, I don't like that guy. Where'd he come from popping up scoring these tries? At centre, the Cats, a bolter for the Blues, possibly. Chris Lawrence, got a double, starting to come into his own. Steve Bell, the old chipper for the Cowmen, really laying in there and setting some platform. And again for the Cowmen, another man who's back and they'll be happy to see Nathan Merritt, that left side for the Cowmen really fired. With this individual solo effort, unparalleled, at number 6. From the Supermen, your warrior, Michael Witt, 125 points. Unbelievable. Great individual tries he dotted down with. Scott Prince, 56. It was a bit weak in the halves this week. JT didn't fire. Scotty Prince led his team run well, but he didn't need to do too much. Ray Cashmere, and hasn't he been a revelation the past couple of seasons? Smooth as Cashmere, they're calling him up there in Townsville, over at Longhorn Stadium. And he racked up the big 74 points. At hooker, Michael Innes, another guy. I don't like this guy. Michael Innes, who's he? 88. Brett Kite, 66. Just another solid performer for the Cowmen this week. That man LaFranchi, again with 98 points, ripping in. And the Cats, now these others rape trade charge have been interested. Watch this space. Chris Hyington, what an athlete this man is. He deserves more kudos. 104 for the Bandits. And that man again, Gallen, back from suspension, 107. The Cowmen really took it out this week. That's our first inaugural podcast. Enjoy. I'm Scoop Chitwood.